Hello and welcome to TotoTCG. You are here with me, Matthew, and we are back here with another Pokemon video on the channel. So in today's video we're going to be checking out, of course, another new GX from Miracle Twin, which will be in our Unified Mind set, a set that is looking impressively big and full of interesting cards. So let's have a look and see what Pokemon we have got coming up. Oh yeah, we have got Aerodactyl GX. Yes, we do. So we have seen, obviously, Aerodactyl as a normal card and everything like that. But now we are getting the GX. Now, we used to have the EX, and I think there was a Mega Aerodactyl... there was a Mega Aerodactyl EX box that came out at one point. But we're getting a GX again. And I mean, already, I'm loving this artwork. It is looking fantastic. So, it is a fighting type with a HP of 210, which is pretty good, especially for... It's not a basic, by the way. It is not a basic. I forgot to change that. It is a stage 1 because it evolves from unidentified fossil. And we know all about that, and I'm guessing we're going to probably get another unidentified fossil card within Unified Minds. So, let's have a look at the artworks first for this guy. So there's the full art right there. Pretty interesting. Not all up in your face, mouth wide open, but it's, you know, it's there. It's interesting. And then there's the Rainbow Rare. Very cool. Red eyes again. Love those red eyes. Gotta love them. Gotta love them. Very, very cool indeed with that Aerodactyl GX. So, let's move on to the moves. So the first one is, of course, an ability, and it's called Prehistoric Wind. As long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, the attacks of your opponent's basic Pokemon cost a colourless more. Oh boy, do I like that ability. It is so good. A lot of people are playing basics nowadays. We've got things such as Zapdos, Jirachi, we've got Pikachu and Zekrom, we've got Charizard and Reshiram, all of which are basics. All of them. To add one more energy onto it would possibly stop your opponent from getting possibly a turn 1 like amount of energy on that they're good enough to just carry on going. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Plus, it's a fighting Pokemon, so that means it's going to get weakness against Pikachu and Zekrom, which is great. So if you do play this, and possibly you are going to do its second attack, you're probably going to get... you will probably get a knockout, unless they've got something like a Choice Helmet on, rather than Choice Band, Choice Helmet. So yeah, that is definitely something pretty interesting. But just to do this as well, it just seems so cool. It just seems awesome. So yeah, there we go. Very nice ability there, in my opinion. So, next one, we've got Rock Smash. Simply put, 120 damage. Boom. That's for fighting in the double colourless. But we've also got things, you know, such as the Martial Arts Dojo. That came out in Unbroken Bonds, which I think either plus 10, or if you're behind on prizes or something, plus 40, something like that. That's going to be really, really good, especially with Pikachu and Zekrom. You know, 120, that is going to get a knockout easily, which is always very, very nice. And then the last attack is called Wild Dive GX for the 1 fighting. 50 times damage. This attack does 50 damage times the amount of energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So if, for example, your opponent's Pokemon has, if it's a Charizard, it has 6, you'd be doing 300 damage. Goodbye, Charizard. 3 prizes, yes please. So, a very, very interesting one, and for just 1 fighting, to really, like, hit home and knock something out very, very quickly, that is going to be very, very nice indeed. Now, let's just finish this off with, of course, the other bits and pieces. So, we've got, of course, when it is knocked out, your opponent's going to be taking 2 prize cards. It does have a weakness to grass, which I can't really see a lot of people playing grass, although it might be interesting to see if people will, because there's this sort of vicious circle that just goes around where, like, You know about Pikachu and Zekrom, so people play fighting. You know about fighting, so most people either play grass or psychic. People play psychic, they play more psychic. It's this sort of like circle, but everything sort of leads to another. There's like different paths. You know, if someone plays a fire deck, someone's going to play water, then someone's going to play grass, then someone's going to keep playing fire. Vicious circles just keep going around within Pokemon, and it's great because you could possibly just like go, look, I want to focus on this type, regardless of how much it does, regardless of how supportive it is. You know, it's pretty cool. Don't forget, we've also got things such as like Diancie Prism for an extra like 20. Like we said about the Martial Arts Studio, no point talking about Choice Band here. Although there is something called a black... Is it a black belt? I think it might be in this set. So we'll probably be getting to that one, but it's a black belt. So definitely have a look out for that one, because I think that's going to plus some additional attacks or something like that. So definitely something to look out for. Resistance to nothing on this guy. And then a retreat of 0, which is just great to see, because this has got a great ability, free retreat to get out of there, happy days, everything's looking pretty good. So yeah, there we go, Aerodactyl GX, definitely up there, I think, as a strong contender for me. It's just trying to think of a way in which to get him into a deck, because you can't just play for an identified fossil, you can't even start with a fossil as your normal Pokemon. It's got to be something that is placed onto the bench. So you need something else to carry it on. And I mean, you've got Diancie, but what's the chance of you getting one card in a 60-card deck? Plus, you really don't want that thing to be getting knocked out straight away. I think the retreat is about 3, so you really don't want that thing getting up front. So it might be worth maybe something like Zygarde. I mean, that's still going to be in. That's going to get some support as well. So yeah, there's a few things to think about, but no, I do like this. Do like Aerodactyl. It looks pretty cool. So finishing off the GX video, let's finish off with the Guess the GX, the answer from our previous video when I gave you that picture right there. What was that in particular? Well, if you did get it, well done. It was Glaceon GX, which is still going to be in, and I still do like it. I mean, it's really, really good. And this is the thing, like, you think, oh, maybe I could play Glaceon against, you know, Reshiram Charizard, because obviously it's got the 90 and it's got 30 to go to something on the bench. But then you've got to think, oh, but Metal. But then Metal is weak to fire. So you've got, again, another vicious circle that goes around with different decks. But, you know, there we go. Glaceon GX. So the Guess the GX for this video, let's have a little look. So we've got that picture there, that one right there, and that one right there. Okay, I'll be brutally honest, I can't even remember what this one is, so good luck, guys. Seriously, good luck. I want to say that looks like an eye and maybe a mouth, if that helps. Or I might be able to see it now. I might be able to see what it is. But yeah, definitely I think that is a mouth and an eye. Could be a lizard or something. I don't even know what it is myself. Oh my gosh. But yeah, there we go. So if you guys can see what that is, let me know in the comments below what you think that is, as well as your thoughts on Aerodactyl GX. But apart from that, I will leave it here for this video, and I will see you guys in the next video on the channel.